Good afternoon, everybody. Back out here in the garage. I'm gonna turn the radio down so YouTube can't complain here. Just doing a little preventive maintenance to the van. Been a few weeks since I've checked everything over, so then I'm gonna get it cleaned out and vacuumed and everything because kids decided to dump some chips and stuff in the back. Got the Monster, better known as my Ford F-150, sitting outside. I'm going to get rid of that big TV since it don't work. I'm going to throw it in the back of the truck and take it up to where the landlord's got a little dump pile. So, getting the garage cleaned back up. It's been a couple weeks since I've been out here. And that is my new addition. It's a white heater. Dang thing is old, but I'll tell you what, the thing pumps out some heat. I started it, I got it, cleaned it up earlier today, and I took my LP tank off my grill and hooked it up and fired it up, and within an hour it went from 17 degrees in here to I just turned the thermostat off and it's at 50. So, you know, in an hour it raised it up a little, almost 40 degrees. So, been seeing a lot of videos about the haters and the thumbs down guy and stuff. We all have them. He hits all of our channels. I can see both sides of everybody's story, as far as either trying to ignore him or, you know, just bombard him with hate ourselves. He hasn't really bugged me yet. I've got some thumbs down, but no big deal. I try to ignore him. You know, if he leaves me a nasty comment, I'm gonna block his butt. As far as like James Freddy and Paint Pimp and VW Darren, you know, all the body guys and stuff that have been having issues with him, you know, it kills me to see that people are not making videos because of the thumbs down guy. The YouTube Garage Gang is the whole reason I'm still even doing stuff. By all rights and means, I shouldn't even be walking, let alone working. So, you know, I hate to see, basically, as it's been put by several people here, you know, teachers. You know, I watch everybody's videos. I may not comment and stuff like that, but, you know, I pretty much watch everybody's video. Freaking lighter's cold. You know, I've learned so much, and I've become friends with a lot of you guys. And, you know, it kills me to see my mentors, my teachers, have this issue with everybody and just quit making videos. You know, I'm almost 32 years old. You know, I'm probably one of the younger guys in the group, but you know, I'm no different than anybody else. I'm, you know, no different than the guys that are pushing 60s and 70s. You know, I learn every day. You know, I try and show what I do, how I do it, and is it the right way? Well, who the heck knows? Everybody has their own way of doing things. You know, that's why I just kind of take all the information, I process it in my head, and then, you know, I trial and error. You know, Darren has one way of doing things. James Freddy has another one. Paint Pimp has another one. You know, I take it, you know, Darren's way might not work for me. James Freddy's way might not work for me. Paint Pimp's way might not work for me. But I take it and I make it my own. I try it. You know, they give me ideas. If it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. You know. But anyways, before I start rambling on more about that, surgery is in 24 days. There goes Peter. Oh, like a thought here. Turn that back down for the little bit so you guys can hear me. My camera situation, I got a new SD card. I'm gonna try doing a little trial and error here, trying to convert files, that stuff I'll admit, I suck at it. That's why I don't have intros like some people do. I don't have the backgrounds like some people do. I suck. I'll openly admit it. So, that's another thing, trial and error. If, somebody's got some advice, I may have to take the SD card. I mean, I'm using my camera right now, not using my phone, but I may have to take the micro SD card out of that, put it in my phone, and then transfer it over to the computer. If I gotta do it, I gotta do it. If I can continue to use the camera, since it's got better quality, it's not skippy and whatever, and sounds better, I'll use it. But anyways, like I said, my surgery's in 24 days. It's on the 30th. The 29th, I go back up to Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota for a physical therapy appointment to, get to know the doctors and stuff from there. And then I meet with my actual doctor. I don't know if they're letting me come home yet on the 29th, or if they're going to make me stay the night up there, because I don't know what time my surgery is. I'm pretty sure it's going to be early in the morning. Tomorrow we have our first OB appointment for my wife, being pregnant, and nervous. We don't know how far along she is. We know she's at least 2 months, maybe 3. So I don't know if we're going to find out if the baby's a boy or a girl yet. Some people like to know, some people don't. I want to know. I've got a 7-year-old stepson, my blood son Alex, he's getting ready to turn 3, and we've all been praying as hard as we can that this is a girl. I want a big girl. So, as soon as we find out, I'll let you guys know. Kelly, my wife, she's gonna help me do some videos at the hospital after surgery and when we get home. That way I can let you guys know how I'm doing. It's going to be a tough road. This is my 8th surgery, and I know Darren's surgery is a week after mine, so me and him can sit in bed and talk on the phone, text, whatever, sit there and be in pain together. It sucks because I don't want to quit making videos. YouTube Garage Gang is like a whole nother family for me. My family, we're spread out literally all over the country. I have Greensboro, North Carolina, to California, Texas. Got a cousin that lives up in New York City. Like I said, we're spread all over the country, so we don't get to see each other. And I'm nervous. I know. I've had some other comments on a couple of other past videos, good luck on the surgery and stuff. With this being my 8th, I should be used to this crap by now, but, it's a new hospital, new doctors. They did one minor surgery to remove the steel screws and pins and stuff out of my knee and do the bone graft. And, when they had the tube down my throat, I ended up getting an infection in my throat. And by the time anybody caught it or realized what the heck was going on, I was literally knocking on death's door. I hadn't ate or drank hardly anything in, 7 or 8 days. And stupid me, 2 days after my surgery, my last one, I went to a motorcycle show, swap meet, bike show, because my mom has a booth. She's treasurer of the group putting on. And she sells knives, swords, guns, related items, stuff like that. And we had Kelly's booth, and she does jewelry. We ship that stuff all over the world too. So if anybody's looking for some nice jewelry or something for Valentine's Day or something, let me know. I'll cut you guys one hell of a deal. Also, there was a deal going around too about where we live, where we grew up, where we want to move. I live in Lake Mills, Iowa. I'm in the very northern part of Iowa. I mean, literally you go 3 miles north of town, I'm in Minnesota. Grew up in Mason City, Iowa. It's about a 45-minute drive southeast of here. Lived there for 23 years. Went up to Canada, Jellicoe, Ontario, to be exact. I was up there for 8 months, and the only reason I came back is at that time I was talking to my father, and he had a massive heart attack, and 24-hour drive I made in 17 hours in a 1980 F-250 4x4. And I was trucking. There are a couple of people that know what's kind of going on. We are in talks with Andrea about moving to Florida. Part of the reason is, my past here sucks. I will admit that I've spent a total of about 3 years in different county jails for stupid crap, most of it driving charges. I'll admit I have a lead foot. First time I spent any time in jail was back in 1999. It was my 18th birthday actually. I used to drag race, and I was one of the youngest ones on the circuit here in Iowa, and I had been out the drag strip all day. Ran a 7.892 in the quarter, and I was just absolutely stoked. That scared crap out of me too. Never gone that fast before, and had a car in the back of the trailer. Was uptown showing off the slips and everything, showing off the car. Kid come up to me. He had a 69 Nova 396 SS 4-speed. Bet me $500 that his car could beat mine. And me and a friend of mine, he was the one to help me build the car. I just looked at him and I said, this kid's freaking stupid. He has no clue what he's up against. And I was like, oh, okay, let's do it. And we're going to do it down and back. And left the line real hard. I actually left my back bumper at the line. I hit so hard it ripped the bumper off, sheared the bolts right off. And I had him smoked. I mean, just absolutely down. I couldn't even see his headlights. Started downshifting to do the turnaround. Seen the cop, sheriff department, turns lights on. And stupid me, 18, young and dumb. I was like, screw this, I ain't stopping. Put it back in fifth, dumped the clutch, rear axle broke. Sheared the bolts and everything right off. The axle did a 90-degree turn. I went across 2 northbound lanes of traffic, across a very wide median, across both southbound lanes of traffic, across the ditch, across the frontage road, and into a fence before I could get the car to stop. And by that time it was on fire. And I was like, I bailed out of the car. Broke 8 ribs, dislocated my shoulder, concussion. I actually had a hairline fracture in my number 1 vertebrae, and spent a couple weeks in the hospital. As soon as I got out of the hospital, I went straight to jail for a good month before I got bailed out. And at the time I was living with my mom. And really bad thing was, where the accident happened, a friend of mine lived up in that area, owned a tow truck service. Still does actually, I think. I haven't talked to him for years. But he seen the accident, knew whose car it was, came up to me as they're loading me up in the ambulance, said, what do you want done with the car? I said, take it to my house. And that was stupid on me. He dropped the car off at 3 o'clock in the morning, what was left of it, in my mom's driveway, and she was out on the back porch having a cigarette. Completely flipped out, thought I was dead. He's like, no, he's banged up, Chuck's banged up, he's in the hospital, and then he's going to jail. When I got out, my arm's still in a sling, chest still wrapped up, I had a neck brace on. I wished I was back in jail as soon as I hit the property. My mom whooped my butt. And since then, it's been driving on under suspension, a couple driving while barred. It's just stupid stuff. Am I proud of my history? No. Does it haunt me to this day? Yes, it does. Every single cop in 6 counties knows who the heck I am. That's another reason I want a fresh start. I want to be someplace where, I've got some friends, you know, especially with the YouTube Garage Gang. I could go anywhere in the United States and, you know, be near some of the guys in the YouTube Garage Gang. But we want a fresh start. Wife said yesterday, she goes, screw it, let's move to Florida. So we're looking at houses. I've already been online looking at jobs and stuff. I've got a lawyer to get on disability because doctors do not want me working anymore. You know, 2007 is when I had the first surgery on my leg. We're in the very beginning of 2013. I'm going in for another surgery. It's just the work that I do, you know, construction, landscaping, automotive repair, you know, that stuff just hard on the knees. You know, I keep tearing my knee back up. So I want to go someplace where, you know, doctors are decent, I know people, the jobs are decent, housing market, from what I've seen, from what Andrea sent me, I about had a freaking heart attack when I seen some of the properties and the prices they wanted. Because there was one house that was 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a pool for like $90,000. Up here, that's a $300,000 house. So, you know, I about had a heart attack when I seen the prices. You know, I was like, you're joking, right? So, as soon as the disability goes through, I've already been told roughly what I'm going to be getting back for back pay and stuff. I've already told Andrew, as soon as the doctors clear me, I'm gone. I'm out of here. You know, fresh start. So, but yeah, like I said, please people, do not quit making videos. I know I've been rambling on for a while now, you know, at least 10, 12 minutes, something like that. But no, please don't quit making videos. I don't want to lose anybody in the Garage Gang. You guys, you know, taught me so much. You know, some of the work you guys are doing is absolutely amazing. You know, I wish I could be half as good as half you guys on there. You know, it's just, you guys are my mentors. I don't want to lose you guys. So I'm gonna get my butt in gear. I'm gonna finish checking over the fluids and stuff in the van. I'm gonna get her cleaned out, backed out, and I'm gonna bring the Ford in. And oh, I know the last video I was talking about having a starting issue with that. Checked fuel pressure. I got great fuel pressure. I got great compression in the motor. Turns out the idle air control valve is shot. I'm gonna pick up another one hopefully tomorrow. I don't know for sure. I might wait till next week and just buy a new one. So, oh, excuse me. Whew. Yeah, that's the only real problem with that. I mean, $500. It's a '92 F-150 extended cab 4x4 short box, dual tanks. It's got new axles in it, new U-joints, everything like that. The whole front end's been rebuilt, all new brakes. It's got 31, 10, 5, 15 tires on it, which came with 2 spares too. And it's 199,000 plus miles on it. But the motor's been gone through. It's got a 1/4 stick race cam in it. It's got 1 step higher push rods in it. It's been tweaked. And yeah, it don't seem to do too bad on gas. It didn't even really jump my insurance up either, so I only went up $10 to add that truck. So, but anyways, you guys all take care. Please keep making videos. If you guys feel the need to attack the thumbs down guy and the haters, you know, if it gets serious, I will jump in. Otherwise, I'm going to try and stay back out of it. But like I said, I don't want to lose you guys. So y'all take care. Have a good day, and we'll catch y'all later.